Have you ever stopped and wondered, how do the world's richest people really make their money? I don't mean the surface-level headlines we see. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon, Elon Musk built Tesla, Oprah became a media queen. No, I'm talking about what really goes on behind the curtain. The habits, the strategies, the moves that turn an idea into billions, and billions into empires. Because here's the truth, rich people don't make money the way most people think. It's not just about working harder. It's not just about getting lucky. And it's definitely not about playing fair all the time. There's a different game being played at the top, a game of leverage, timing, influence, and vision. Now, imagine this. Two people start with the same $1,000. One buys a new phone, the other invests in an idea. Fast forward 10 years. One is still broke, but the other? They've built a small business that grew into an empire. What changed? The rules they played by. And that's exactly what this video is about. Today, we're diving into the money rules and hidden paths the ultra-wealthy use to build their fortunes, and why most people never even see these paths exist. By the end of this video, you won't just understand how the richest people make their money. You'll start to see opportunities around you differently. You'll start to think in terms of leverage, value, and systems, not just trading your hours for a paycheck. But before we go deeper, let me ask you, have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you're serious about changing your financial life, about shifting from surviving to thriving, then stop right now and hit that subscribe button. Because the strategies, the lessons, and the truths we share here can shift your entire mindset. And to those of you who already subscribed, thank you. You're part of a growing community of people refusing to stay stuck in the old rules of money. So, are you ready to unlock the money code of the world's richest people? Stay with me till the very end, because the last chapter of this video might just be the turning point in your life. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The shift from earned income to ownership. Most people make money through jobs. They sell their time, 8 hours a day, in exchange for a paycheck. The richest people? They move from earning wages to owning assets. Think about it. Jeff Bezos doesn't work for Amazon. He owns Amazon. Elon Musk doesn't earn an hourly wage from Tesla. He owns a massive chunk of Tesla stock. Oprah doesn't just get paid to host a show. She owned her production company, Harpo, which controlled her brand, her content, and her profits. The wealthy understand this rule. If you don't own, you'll never truly grow. Ownership allows your money to grow even while you sleep. Here's the hard truth. As long as you only rely on your paycheck, you'll always be capped. Ownership breaks the cap. Chapter 2. Building systems, not just businesses. Ever notice how billionaires can run 5, 6, even 10 companies at once while most people can barely handle one job? It's because they don't just build businesses, they build systems. Henry Ford didn't build cars alone, he built the assembly line. Ray Kroc didn't flip burgers, he built McDonald's franchising system. Today, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't manually post on Facebook, he runs a system that billions use daily. Systems scale. And once you learn to build a system that works without you, you've unlocked the key to exponential wealth. Chapter 3. The power of leverage. There are 3 types of leverage the rich use. 1. Money leverage, using other people's money to invest and grow. 2. People leverage, hiring talent and delegating tasks. 3. Technology leverage, using software, automation, and the internet to multiply results. Most people try to do everything alone. The wealthy, they use leverage to do 100 times more than they could on their own. Chapter 4. Playing the long game. Here's something fascinating. Billionaires think in decades, not days. Warren Buffett often says his favorite holding period for an investment is forever. While most people chase quick wins, trading, lotteries, overnight success, the wealthy build patiently. They plant trees knowing they may take years to bear fruit. That's why Buffett could turn a small snowball into one of the largest fortunes in history, because he gave compounding time to work its magic. Chapter 5: The Invisible Role of Networks. Want to know another secret? Money doesn't just come from what you know. It comes from who you know. Look at Silicon Valley billionaires. They fund each other's companies, share insider information, and create opportunities within their networks. Rich people know, one connection can change your destiny. Most poor and middle-class people avoid networking, or they only network sideways. The wealthy network upward, with mentors, investors, and people who already play the game at a higher level. Chapter 6: Risk, but calculated. Billionaires take risks, yes, but not the kind you think. They don't gamble blindly. They take asymmetric risks, risks where the downside is small, but the upside is massive. Jeff Bezos once said he built Amazon because he didn't want to regret not trying. He wasn't reckless, he calculated the odds, then made a bold move. The poor fear risk. The rich fear regret. Chapter 7: Turning Problems into Opportunities. Every billionaire fortune is built on solving a problem. Elon Musk solved electric cars and space travel. Bill Gates solved the problem of personal computers needing an operating system. Larry Page and Sergey Brin solved the problem of finding information online. If you want to make big money, ask, what problem can I solve that millions of people face? That's where the wealth is. Chapter 8: The Global Mindset. Here's a question for you. When you think about making money, do you picture your city? Maybe our state. Or perhaps, if you're ambitious, your country? The richest people in the world? They think in terms of continents, and then the planet. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. When Amazon started, it was a simple online bookstore. Nothing flashy. But Jeff didn't stop at books. He didn't stop at America. He imagined a world where anyone, anywhere, could order anything, and it would arrive at their doorstep. That mindset, from local to global, transformed Amazon into a $1 trillion empire. Or think of Elon Musk. He's not building Tesla just for California drivers. He's building electric cars for the entire globe, from the streets of London to the highways of China to the dusty roads of India. Musk doesn't say, "How do I sell cars in America?" He asks, "How do I reinvent transportation for the world?" Now here's the interesting part. Technology has erased borders. You don't need to be Bezos or Musk to go global. A YouTuber in Nigeria can have fans in Canada. A software developer in India can sell products to customers in Australia. A fashion designer in London can sell online to New York, Lagos, and Dubai in the same day. So let me ask you, are you thinking big enough? Or are you limiting your money-making potential because you're only thinking local? Remember, your local market might make you thousands, but the global market can make you billions. Chapter 9: The Role of Timing. Let's talk about something most people underestimate: timing. You see, the world's richest people don't just create businesses. They catch waves before anyone else even sees them coming. Think about Bill Gates. In the 1970s, when most people had never even touched a computer, he was already writing software. He saw the personal computer wave before it hit, and rode it all the way to the top. Mark Zuckerberg. He launched Facebook in 2004, at a time when MySpace was clunky, Friendster was dying, and social media was begging for something cleaner. He didn't invent the idea of connecting people online. He just arrived at the perfect moment, with the perfect execution. Even Warren Buffett, known for his long-term patience, credits much of his fortune to timing. He bought stocks when everyone else was panicking. In 2008, when the financial crisis crushed markets, Buffett was buying. Timing gave him the leverage that fear took away from others. But here's the thing, timing isn't about luck. It's about vision. It's about keeping your eyes open, noticing what's coming before it arrives, and positioning yourself to ride the wave. Think of Netflix. In the early 2000s, they were mailing DVDs to customers. But the founders spotted the streaming wave early. They shifted before Blockbuster even realized what was happening. Today, Blockbuster is gone. Netflix is worth billions. So ask yourself, what waves are building right now? AI, renewable energy, space exploration, health technology. Whoever positions themselves correctly will create the next wave of billionaires. The poor say, "I'll wait until it's safe." The rich say, "I'll get in before it's obvious." That's the difference. Chapter 10, The Mindset of Legacy. Let's end with something deeper than money. Something that separates the wealthy from everyone else. You see, at some point, money stops being about cars, yachts, or designer clothes. Billionaires move beyond luxury. Their mindset shifts to legacy. Take Andrew Carnegie. He was one of the richest men of the early 1900s. But instead of hoarding his wealth, he built over 2,500 public libraries around the world. His mindset was, "I can die rich, or I can die remembered." Bill and Melinda Gates are pouring billions into eradicating diseases, improving global education, and fighting poverty. Why? Because they understand that money loses meaning if it doesn't create impact beyond themselves. Even Elon Musk, love him or hate him, isn't chasing another car brand. He's chasing Mars. His legacy is about pushing humanity forward. That's bigger than money. That's about rewriting history. Here's the secret. Legacy is the final stage of wealth. It's when money stops being just currency and becomes contribution. Most people think wealth is about what you take. The richest know it's about what you leave behind. So let me ask you, if tomorrow you had everything, the house, the car, the freedom, what legacy would you build? Who would you help? What future would you create for your children, your community, or even the world? Because here's the truth, wealth without legacy is empty. Legacy turns your money into meaning. Final chapter. So, what does all of this mean for you? It means you have a choice. You can keep playing the same old money game, trading hours for wages, playing it safe, hoping the system takes care of you. Or, you can start shifting how you see money. You can start thinking like the wealthy, focusing on ownership, leverage, solving problems, and building systems that outlast you. Now, I'm not saying you'll be a billionaire tomorrow, but the gap between you and them isn't as wide as it seems. Every billionaire started somewhere, and most of them started small. What made them different wasn't luck. It was how they thought. Ask yourself, what problems can I solve? What systems can I build? Who can I connect with that will elevate me? How can I use leverage to multiply my efforts? If you apply even a fraction of these rules consistently, your financial life will transform. Maybe not instantly, but certainly and permanently. And if you've watched this far, I want to thank you. You're not just curious, you're serious about growth. But let me challenge you, don't just watch this video and move on. Take action. Apply one lesson today, not tomorrow. Because wealth doesn't come from knowing, it comes from doing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why wait? Every single video we create here is designed to push you closer to your goals, to shift your thinking, and to give you the tools you need to win in this money game. For those who already subscribed, thank you. You're part of this movement. For the rest, hit that button now. Don't stay on the sidelines while others grow. Thank you for staying until the very end. Remember this. Dream boldly, act fearlessly, and let your vision outlive you. More powerful videos are coming soon, and I promise, you won't want to miss them. Until next time, keep pushing, keep growing, and never stop rewriting your money story.